to address any items listed on the agenda in any sequence. We stand for the pledge.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's bow again. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the parents and the students in this room. Thank you for the administrators who support the students, the teachers that guide them along the way. Lord, we pray that you'll be with the Lord tonight. Bless us with the ability and the wisdom to make the best decisions that we can for this district. In Jesus' name, amen.
Good evening. We'd like to welcome Dr. Levette for his first day of school and first board meeting all in one day. Thank you. We're gonna start something new. We're gonna have board celebrations where we'd like to have go around with the board members, giving some ideas or some things that they've noticed or events that they've attended since the last meeting. And I'll go ahead and start. I was lucky enough to go to the award ceremony for the Texas Forensics Association. Mr. Recker was able to get Vernia to host 2,500 roughly students come. I believe every classroom in the district was being utilized for that weekend. It was a pretty incredible event. At the award ceremony, they had a stage full of awards. The auditorium was full. I don't think I've ever seen the auditorium that full before. And it went off really well. So congratulations to him and the high school and everybody in the district that put a hand to that.
I'd like to celebrate the Vernia Education Foundation for the event that they hosted tonight in Old Vernia, not last weekend, but the weekend before. And everybody that participated to help make that a great event. To the volunteers who organized and put it on, to the individual campuses who supplied silent auction items, to the ag department who made some great items for auction as well. Just a really good event, and thank you.
I'm going to add the piggyback on Ryan here. Education Foundation, I know Vernia, outstanding. We had a lot of fun. They raised a lot of money, do a lot of good things for all of our teachers. That's that.
Well, I hate to say, but I'll have to piggyback on both of those. I think the debate, that's truly amazing, the number of students we had here. And also the Education Foundation, it's really astounding the amount of money and the community support and everything that went together to put that in place. It was just amazing. So thank you for that.
I believe I've been told that Mr. Record was the teacher of the year.
Yes, that was a fun experience last Tuesday, I believe. HEB came in and HE Buddy showed up all dressed up. They went into his classroom, surprised him with the award for $1,000, and the school also got $1,000. It's a great honor to him, thinking about how many teachers there are in the state of Texas and how he was able to receive that award. And now he goes in May, first weekend of May, I believe, to Houston for the finalists and to do interviews and things like that. So it's a great accomplishment for him. There's no public forum at this time. Now we'll go into recognitions.
Thank you, Ms. Burkle, members of the board. First, I'd like to thank the board for starting the meeting off with celebrations. That really means a lot, that you all take the time to celebrate our staff. You know, my first day here, there's a lot of great things that happen here in this district, and there's a lot of things that we need to be proud of. And with staff and students is where we really need to start. And so for you to take the time to do that, that really is very much appreciated. Starting off with our recognitions tonight, we'll start off with our Super Sweepstakes Award-winning Honey Bears dance team, Ms. Martin.
Good evening. At this time, I'd like the dance team and Ms. Morrison to join me. Our Vernia High School Honey Bears, under the direction of Mrs. Melanie Morrison, competed at the Crowd Pleasers National Dance Competition at Southwest High School in Fiesta, Texas on March 24th and 25th. They performed 12 routines overall. 3 team routines, 3 line officer routines, a social officer routine, a duet, and 4 solos. They were awarded Super Sweepstakes for earning a score of 90 or higher, National Grand Champion Classic Small Team for Novelty, First runner-up Classic Small Team Contemporary, Second runner-up Classic Small Team Jazz, Academic Achievement Award for having an overall GPA of 3.0, and Choreography Award for both Contemporary and Novelty. Social officers received First runner-up for Social Officer Routine. Line officers were awarded Super Sweepstakes Officer Group for earning a score of 90 or higher, First runner-up on Officer Novelty and on Officer Jazz, Choreography Award for Officer Contemporary, and National Grand Champion for Classic Small Officers overall and for Contemporary. Congratulations to our Honey Bears and Mrs. Morrison. Parental support is vital to success of our programs, so at this time I'd also like to thank our dance parents and ask those of you who are here to please stand and be recognized. Also, I'd like to thank our school board for their commitment and dedication to our students' success. And again, congratulations to our Honey Bears and to Mrs. Morrison.
Thank you, Ms. Martin. Next up is our recognition item of our UIL participants and award winners for Ms. Moose at the primary campus.
Super excited. So all primary school UIL people, you guys come up here with me, okay? We have a lot of people, we have about 35 people. And we have some coaches here, so if the coaches can come up. Okay, did we get all the primary? Well, we are super proud of our primary students and our coaches. They participated in UIL in Gonzales, and they did storytelling, creative writing, chess, spelling, and math. Did I leave anything else? And they are wearing medals, and they have certificates and ribbons and all kinds of things. But what's super special is our first graders, very special plaque. They had the highest points of all the teams that competed in Gonzales. So special shout out to our first graders. And we would also ask that all of our primary parents stand up because I know they called out tons of spelling words in order for our kids to be successful. Thank you, parents. just thank you so much for supporting us, and we're really proud of our little guys. Come over here and shake the school board members' hands. They're bigger than these.
That's the way I would want to set up my
Here, this way, guys. We're gonna do a picture.
They're going to do a picture.
Great job, Ms. Booz. Our next item is recognition of UIL participants and award winner for the junior high. Mr. Costa.
Good evening, board, Dr. Levette, community members. I'm very proud tonight to recognize our UIL kids. We have some of our UIL kids who place in our meet here in Wimberley, and also have Mrs. Hellman. We worked very hard these last couple of years to build the participation and success of our program, and I'm going to have Mrs. Hellman come forward and talk about some of our accomplishments this year.
Hi, good evening. As Mr. Costa said, my name is Ms. Hellman. I'm one of the 6th grade math teachers at the junior high. This past year, I was approached to be the UIL coordinator for the campus, and I quickly accepted because I love the UIL program. I've been a coach since I've started teaching. But on Saturday, February 3rd, 2018, the junior high UIL participants and coaches traveled to the UIL competition in Wimberley at Danforth Middle School. And we traveled with 54 students, which equaled to 124 entries, and we left with 79 medals. So I was very, very proud. We did awesome. My goal is to continue to grow the program so it can get bigger, and hopefully we can get a plaque like the first graders did. But as you see, I have a few of our participants here with us. But at this time, I would like any parents here to please stand and get recognition, because without them, the kids would not have been able to participate. And I would also like to say, without the school board, administration at junior high, my coaches and the students, the UIL program would not be possible. So thank you very much.
Great job, Mr. Costa. Our next recognition is San Antonio Area Association for Bilingual Education, Bilingual Dual Language Teacher of the Year Award for 2017-18. Andrea Tejada, Ms. Taylor.
Good evening, everyone. Behind or at the heart of every bilingual or dual language program, there are always knowledgeable, creative, dedicated individuals who make it their life's work to learn more and teach more about the second language. Ms. Tejada is one of those individuals, and we're lucky enough to have her here in Vernia. She got her Texas teacher certification in 2007, and she's taught in various bilingual classrooms since that time in Harlandale, East Central, and now she makes Vernia her home, so we're glad for that. She has had the opportunity to pioneer 2 different dual language programs out of those 3 districts. and that's a big deal. Not very many people get the chance to do that. So she's done that, and during that time, she's educated and mentored her colleagues and parents and community members about what is dual language and what are the benefits, all while she's serving her own classroom of pre-K students every day and maintaining high expectations for them. So it's with great pleasure and it's my honor to present to you Ms. Andrea Tejeda, who was named as the San Antonio Area Association of Bilingual Educators Dual Language and Bilingual Teacher of the Year for 2018. Fancy award that they gave her, and she doesn't just get the award, she gets to go on and participate as the San Antonio area contestant for the Texas Bilingual Association for bilingual educators in their competition, and that Teacher of the Year was named in October of this year.
Well, I accept this with a lot of honor, and I accepted it at the conference with a lot of honor. But it really is a lot of group work and teamwork that goes into that, because teachers have to support each other, to have each other's back and have each other's support, just like we have to have support from administration and district. So I really want to thank everybody that supports our program, supports teachers, and sees the importance in what we do every school day. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Tabor and Ms. Tejada. Our last recognition this evening is Property Casualty Alliance of Texas Bus Driver of the Year Award. Mr. Shield.
President of the board, board members, superintendent, administrators, and all the guests here today. I appreciate the opportunity and the honor to be able to recognize one of your employees here today. Each day, bus drivers are entrusted with the safety of our students. They are our ambassadors. They see them first, they see them last. PCAD welcomes the Bus Driver of the Year applications from all the districts throughout. Those applications are submitted by administrators, fellow drivers, and they were put in and sent up to Oklahoma, where they're reviewed, and then to come back with the recognitions coming to them. On behalf of PCAD, it is my honor to present Christine Newsom with the 2017-18 Bus Driver of the Year. I would like At this time, I'd like to present her with commendation, and Jason's going to also give her a little bit from us too. Thank you. Congratulations.
Good evening. I've had the privilege to work in many industries across private and public and many sectors, but the job of a bus driver is by far the most demanding, the most challenging, but yet the most rewarding position I've ever seen in my life. To see these people day in and day out, the dedication they have is truly remarkable. And to award one person is extremely difficult. I would love to bring every single one of them that I have, just because the love that they give our students on a daily basis is truly outstanding. But Ms. Newsom goes consistently well above and beyond. The love that she shares for her students not only impacts them on their daily basis, but impacts them their entire life. And that, for if I had to paint a picture of what a bus driver would be, it would be very close to what she brings on a daily basis. And by far, she is our bus driver of the year. So a little bit with this award, it has a prestigious jacket that they wear, and the years that have spread are, I think the earliest I've seen is early 2000s or even late 1990s to now 2018. And a coffee mug. 30 hours.
I'm in trouble now because she didn't know.
So now we'll do the discussion and action items, the consent agenda, items to be approved in one all-encompassing motion. If discussion is desired on particular items, it will be removed from the consent agenda. We have the minutes from the March 8, 2018 regular meeting and the authorizing Dr. Trent Levette as additional representative for First Public Lone Star Investment Pool. Oops, I'm sorry. Okay.
I move that we approve the consent agenda as presented.
I'll second it.
Any discussion? All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. The next item is the TASB Board Policy Update 110.
Ms. Burkle, members of the board, TASB Board Policy Update 110 has been loaded in Board Book for your review. It does include any legislative changes required by law, as well as any impact on local policy. So it's a discussion item this evening, and then will be brought back at a future meeting for action.
We're going to consider and take possible action to approve E-rate Category 1 for fiber services.
Yes, members of the board. You have in front of you the agenda item for E-rate for approval of Category 1 for fiber services. Mr. Garza is here to answer any questions you might have.
Good evening. So, what Category 1 is, it's basically our internet. It's the fiber service coming in, and it is up for renewal again at the end of June 30th. So, what you have in front of you is a proposal to move to approve the proposal submitted by U.S. Phone for fiber services for a gig's worth of fiber services, and that will be a 2-year commitment. And as you see, it's $4,150 a month for 24 months, which amounts to around $99,600.
Who is our current provider?
U.S. Phone.
How was that price compared to last year?
It is actually dropped by about $2,000 since the last time for the same 1 gigabyte of service.
And does that level of gigabyte service meet our needs for the district?
Yes. Currently, we're using about 14% of that gigabyte on a daily average. It spikes, we go up to maybe about 22% on the spike, but for the most part, we are way under that usage.
I move to approve the E-rate Category 1 for fiber service.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Motion passes 6-0.
The last item on the agenda this evening normally would not be brought forth because of its limit in financial, but because it did go along with E-rate Category 1, we went ahead and brought it forward to you this evening. So you have in front of you the consideration and possible action of E-rate Category 2 for network equipment. Mr. Garza.
That's actually not the right tab. Can you go back to the very far left tab, board packet? And go down to one, scroll down a little more. Just gonna mouse down. I'm gonna go. It's not as easy as it looks, I promise you. You've got it, okay. All right, so what you have before you is, this is for the expansion of our wireless network. Basically what it boils down to is more access points. So as we continue to grow, we want to make sure we have coverage in all areas. We do have coverage in all areas, but we want to kind of strengthen the coverage we have in some areas where it might be a little weak. So what this allows us to do is tie that into E-rate and expand our wireless network even more so than we have now, continue to support our students as they come to the classes. The cost to us will be $7,900. It's one time, yes, ma'am.
I move to approve the E-rate Category 2 for the network equipment.
Any discussion? All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. It's now 6:58. We'll be going into closed session pursuant to Texas Government Code 551.071 for private consultation with board's attorney, pursuant to Texas Government Code 551.074 to discuss personnel and to consider the following personnel: employment of administrative personnel and personnel for 2018-2019 and professional staff contracts, and pursuant to Texas Government Code 551.076 for an executive briefing on safety and security.